It's a long story, but
I got time.
Well, I used to work in HR, and then
For those people that don't know what HR is.
I kind of like enrolling people into like the company and then like payroll and all of that, but for truck drivers.
Oh, okay.
And I know you work in that field too.
There you go.
And so my boss kept adding more and more work onto me, and I asked for a raise, and he gave me $1 raise, and I got upset.
Which you should, yeah. Well,
I got really upset.
You should be happy though, because most people would get 10 cents, 25 cents. That's happened to me, and I've gotten pissed. So
The thing is, it's like I thought I was doing so much well, he had a deadline, like, have payroll done by Friday. I had it done by Tuesday, Wednesday, the latest. So I was like on top of it. And then I just felt like I was doing, like, he said it's not hard work. I was like, it's not hard work, and just because I'm doing it fine does not mean it's time consuming. Like you have to be on it. So when I asked for the raise, he just gave me $1, and he saw the look in my face, and he's like, we'll reevaluate in 6 months. And I was like, I do not want to reevaluate in 6 months. So I got upset, and then that was around the time where I kind of like went on like hermit mode, and I just stopped hanging out with a lot of people and just started working out, and I just was trying to figure myself out. I was like, what do you want to do? Because I hated my job though. Even though it was good pay, I would cry in the restroom all the time.
I think that's everyone, where when you hit that good pay level, you're like, I fucking hate it here, but the money's so good every time I see it.
No, I hated my job. I worked 50 to 60 hours a week.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, I worked a lot, and I drank every weekend. I was not happy. And it was so bad that on the family group chat, they were all like texting, and then when I went to the restroom to do my 5-minute cry session, I was like,
did you have an alarm set up too? You're like, oh, it's time, I'll be right back. Is that what you were doing?
No, but everybody in the office knew, like, where's Emily in the restroom? But I was like,
you're like, fuck it,
I was going through it. I didn't care. I'm here like 12 hours a day sometimes. Like, let me just go to the restroom for a little bit. But on the group chat, I wasn't responding because I was obviously working, and then I was reading. They're like, oh, where's Emily? And then one of my cousins texted saying she's probably in the restroom crying. And I was like, oh.
You're like, how did you know?
And that's when I kind of realized, like, okay, this job is cool, but if I'm drinking every weekend, just trying to have fun, and then like back to Monday, like I'm forced to go to work, I wasn't happy. I'm kind of really thankful that he did not give me the raise that I wanted, because I would have stayed. I would have stayed, and I would have been very unhappy. So that kind of pushed me to do something different. So around that time, I was in my room, like thinking, like, what do you want to do? Like think about it. And then I don't know why I just started looking up Cosmo schools, and I hit up my old stylist, and I'll say, hey, can you send me some recommendations for like cosmetology schools? She's like, I knew it. Because like backtracking to like when I used to be blonde. So I used to get my hair done all the time, and then I remember we were talking about how like when I was in middle school, I would bleach my hair and like cut it and like bleach my friend's hair and like dye it all these different colors. And she was like, are you sure you don't want to be a hairstylist? I'm like, no. I'm good. So when I reached out to her, she was like, I knew it. And yeah, it was just really funny because she saw it in me. And like I checked out the schools that she recommended, and then when I went to Tony and Guy, that they were super nice there, and it felt like I was meant to be there. So I immediately left my deposit, a $3,000 non-refundable deposit. I haven't talked to my boss.
Okay.
I had no game plan whatsoever.
You were just like diving into it.
Yes, it was the scariest thing I have ever done. I didn't talk to my parents about it, or my family, or my friends, or anything. I just did it, and then I started November, so I had 3 months from now, like November. So I remember I kept telling my boss, like, hey, I need to talk to you. Not right now, kid. Because I think he felt that I wanted to talk to him about my raise, because I was obviously upset that he only gave me $1 raise. And then he kept ignoring me the whole day. But I didn't want to talk to him about that. I wanted to talk to him about how I'm going to school. So I kept knocking on his door, and then he got annoyed with me. He's like, all right, come in. I was like, what's going on? And I told him, okay, well, I was like, I am going to school. I'm not going to fashion school anymore, because I was going to school for fashion merchandising. But I was excited at first. But then I started like dragging myself to class, and I was like, okay, I don't think this is for me, because fashion merchandising is like more of the business side, so I was going to be stuck in an office anyway. So I was like, what am I doing? I need to talk to people.
Right.
Not just be in a cubicle all day with work and depressed. And then I was talking to him about how Like, I didn't sign up for fall. Like, I signed up for Cosmo School. I start November. The first half, I need Mondays and Tuesdays off. The second half, I need Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays off. And he's like, so are you quitting? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm giving you the option. You have 3 months to have me train somebody, and you find someone new, and I have 3 months to find a new job. Or you can work with me, and I can train someone during the second half, so you can have payroll done and all that stuff. And he was like, oh, like, that's very ballsy of you. And
Yeah.
well, it is what it is. Like, take it or leave it. Like, I know this is your business and you're going to do what's the best interest, but I'm giving you 3 months to find someone new, or you're going to work with me. And then he's like, well, you're giving me no choice but to work with you. So he worked with me. So that was like the most like
It was like scary for you, but you know what though? I give you a lot of credit for that, because a lot of people won't even negotiate a little bit with their employers because they're scared of certain repercussions, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But the fact that you actually did, that's really ballsy. He's not wrong. Yeah.
He was so shocked. Like, he did not expect that coming. He thought I was going to talk to him about my raise. I was like, nuh-uh, like, I'm leaving.
You're like, bro, either you gonna help me or I'm out. Either way, you're screwed. So
I'm going to leave. And then, like, I went in and, like, take it or leave it. I thought he was going to say no. So when he said yeah, I was like, I was kind of relieved, because I was like, if he doesn't want to work with me, what job is going to pay me enough to support me through school?
Right.
Yeah.
That's always the tough part. But you know what? You took an opportunity on yourself, and you really sat there and, evaluated everything properly. And you said, you know what? This is how I'm going to do it regardless.
Yeah.
Because I believe in myself enough to do what I got to do, and hopefully it works out.
It was hard.
I wouldn't doubt it.